Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe back once again with some Blacklight Retribution. And as you recall from our last video of this game, I believe I hit level 11. Whoa! What the heck? Was that an airstrike? I've never seen that in this game. That was pretty bonkers. Anyway, I was level 11 last time around, and I'm 12 now. But as you recall, hitting 11 put us in a new bracket. So we have to play with higher level players. And that means that they probably have better gear than me. Via grind or perhaps through their wallet. Not sure yet, but I have played a few games where I've just felt underpowered compared to the other people. But really what you need to do is just steal their weapons if they die and hopefully use them against them. Doesn't always happen, but just gotta do what you can. Unfortunately, with this game, though, it's not that simple because if you think about it in other games, you can pick up a gun and say, oh, I know, that's a G36, or it's an M16, or it's this, you know, P90, you know what it does. And you'll, by knowing what it does, you'll just go with it from there and say, I want it. However, in this game, since everything looks different and you can customize your weapons entirely, sometimes you might pick up something that's not that great. So it really just depends on who you stole the weapon from. Oh, so that's the one. I was just laughing at the animation that my guy froze in. That was pretty funny. But so that's what makes this game unique, I suppose. And in some cases, you just want to stick with your own weapon and go from there. Heavy contacts front. Let's see where they at, where they at, where they at. A couple of leads there, but not enough. A lot of hits there, but we're not dropping anybody. Come on. Ah! You know what? I should have retreated. Although I think I got killed by that guy behind me, so it doesn't really matter. This guy's tearing everybody up, but he's going to get flanked. Let's try to get back to that objective, because I've kind of been neglecting that. Which appears to be right above us. Alongside a whole bunch of bad guys. Come on! That was close. Aw, that was also close. Close quarters. Gotta get... Well, it's 2 and 2, so it's not over yet. If it's a draw, it'll obviously come down to kills. Moving right along. Let's see, where is the objective? That way, and we got some guys right above us. Let's see what we can do here. Team is on the node. Crouch and watch the flanks. They're still up. They're coming in. Frag. A couple more clips there, but not enough. You can see where everybody's armor is coming into play. There's a lot of cases where you just dump in a whole bunch of rounds, take cover while I'm reloading there. And they've just got more hit points. You son of a gun. He got smart and he came around to flank me. Where the heck was the rest of the team? They didn't save me. I mean, that's what the team is there for. They're there to cater to my every need, you know? I don't know if they got the memo. Not sure. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, that guy's trying to kill my friend's heart suit. Oh, take cover. Aw, I hate getting knifed. There's nothing worse. Look at him. He's just knifing. He's going to get another one. I think he just knifed 3 guys. I'm pretty sure of it. There's nothing worse than the knife in video games. And I really hate that it's that thing that is more powerful than a bullet. I know why it is. I've obviously argued about this before in a previous video, but I still hate it. It's obviously harder to knife somebody than to shoot them, so they want it to be more devastating. That's bad. Don't go against people that are camping, because when they're camping like that at that range, especially down this street, they usually have a scope that can outdo yours and a rifle that is more powerful and accurate at that range. So, especially with this gun, don't bother. This gun is all about close quarters, high rate of fire, and low recoil. Which I kind of like, because in this game, you can't switch to semi-auto, and the recoil is a bit much in some cases, I feel. Alright, contacts at distance. We need one more cap, and I'm going to go for the node. Oh, shoot. That didn't feel good. Did you think you were going to creep up on me? You're not going to. Your friends are. But at least you're not. That's all I wanted to make sure of. Respawn. Come on, guys. Where's that node? You know what? Steal something from here. What do we got? I'm going to take the rocket stinger. Oh, no. Oops. I grabbed the hard suit. I didn't want to do that, really. But now that I have it... Although, every time I get a hard suit, I get less kills. Let's see. It's mostly because you're so slow and you can't always fit through everything that it's harder to acquire targets. So I end up getting less for that reason alone. And then when you skate, you have to come to you have to stop and then it takes a few seconds to get back on the move. I mean, come on, you saw how many rounds I just put into a guy? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that hard suit. I'd almost rather just be on foot. Wow, you know what? 8 and 7. That was one of those games where I felt like I did better. But then you see the score. You ever have those games in a shooter, you're just like, oh man, I tore it up. I was unstoppable. And then you see the score and you're like, oh, I was terrible. You just don't know. It just feels like you're getting a lot of hits. I did join this one a little late too, but that'll be my excuse for the day. Skip to intermission. You know what? I got to set up my nodes, customization. And nodes. A lot of people forget about this. I know I do all the time. Node socket. Let's do explosive ammo damage. Normal ammo resistance. Sure. Why not? Stamina recharge. Oh wait, what was that? Weapon recoil? Yep, want less of that. I know I can also, let's do an XP boost. I know I can also combine these to make better ones. Weapon switch speed, melee, HRV duration, electro. Weapon switch. I'll just do whatever. Do this for now. And go. Return to lobby. We begin again. King of the Hill. Alright, focus on the node. This is a message to myself, as well as the rest of you out there who fail to focus on the node and instead focus on kills. However, the secret to this game is that thanks to the HRV and the size of the maps, that it's really hard to not end up with some nice kills anyway. So that was so messed up. I was just he has like no health. Look at his health bar. There's like he probably had 1 point or 0.1. I mean, that was terrible. Come on. Ah, man. All right, well, they're going to cap that, I think. It looks like we managed to stop them somehow. Let's just keep going towards it. There goes the sprint. HRV. They're actually nowhere in sight. We might be able to grab this point from them, which would be really good. Crouch. 3 areas of entry. Hide behind everybody else. Use as meat shields. Rinse and repeat. Not many people looking that way, though. Alright, we got it. Nice. That was a good comeback from that point. We could have lost it. Alright, everybody's rolling this direction. Contact front. I don't know. I heard a lot of hits on them, but you have to keep in mind, though, that at these higher brackets, you're fighting people with more armor. They're getting the armor upgrades, and it gives them more hit points. I think the max you can have is 220 from the chest piece. I'm not sure about mixing everything else, though. So how many points here? 1, 2... I've noticed that with most of these points, they're put in areas where there's 3 entry points, typically. So you always have to work on protecting. Alright, they're all grouped up on that side. Contact top side. And where did he go? We lost him. Alright, they're inbound on that point. Kind of want to creep in, because what I'd like to do is actually frag out. You want to stay by that point? Stay there. See, we forced him to retreat, and then our friend takes him out. Nice. Oh crap! Somebody's saying look at the player ratio, so I'm gonna do that after this. No, I'm gonna do it. No, what's wrong with it? Oh crap! Ah. What's wrong with the player? Oh, we're down. Or they're down. I'm not switching. I'm on this team. I mean, if I was last place, maybe that's a good reason to do it. I don't think I've ever switched teams in this game. I'm not sure I even know how. I'd have to figure it out. So, I think we've got that. But considering teams, unless somebody switches out, I think general rule of thumb is that whoever's last place should have to switch. And I'm not last place, so I'm not switching. I just made that rule up. Although it's generally a pretty good rule, and I think that some games do it automatically. Oh, I didn't get to save you. I'm sorry. It's too late. Where's the node? It's over there. I think it's safe to say that we're going to win this one. Plink. Oh. I like this scope, by the way. It is truly... Oh, that got messy. It got stuck by some teammates. This hollow sight, which is, as a lot of you have commented, an actual hollow sight that is hollow. You know, it's a holographic sight. Doesn't really get any more holographic than this. I recommend it. If you ever have the choice of buying it permanently with whatever, it's good to have. It's really good for close quarter battle. And I don't think you would ever regret it. But of course, remember, you can rent everything for like 150 XP, or whatever it's called in this game. We got a lower contact down below. I picked up the other day, somebody had a chain gun. I don't know how they had it, but they died and I picked it up and I was like, holy crap, I'm running around with a chain gun. The guy with a flamethrower. He is one target I know I can take out from a distance because he can't shoot back far enough, at least. Well, I felt like we did alright that game. 4th. Man, again though, I still feel like I had more kills than I did, but I just didn't. It's so weird. I don't know. It's just going to be one of those nights. But my next thing is to try to figure out what other extra weaponry or customizations to work on as far as my weapons are concerned. As you know, I've obviously changed this receiver. It's a submachine gun receiver. Allows me to fire faster, less recoil, but less damage. So I think, what do I have? 4,265. It depends. I'll have to look at it later. I'm not going to bore people with weapons building, but this is a major component to this game. I personally haven't played a game that allows you to customize this much. I know the new Ghost Recon Future Soldier, actually, the one thing that I will praise it on is that it does have a unique weapon building system that you can take everything apart and add different things as well. So I would say probably similar to this, except with more known weaponry. Could probably get a new magazine, which would allow me for faster. This would allow me faster reload speed. But I don't know. That would come in handy for my playstyle. It's 2.7 versus 2.8. So that's possible. Otherwise, it's run speed, which is a joke. I don't really care about run speed in this game. And then muzzles and things like that. Well, we'll see. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it quits for this one. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of Blacklight Retribution gameplay. Remember, this is 100% free to play. The link will be in the description below. See for yourself. I mean, I'm in the new bracket. A lot of people have said that once you get into the next or level 10 plus bracket, that it just starts to become buy to win and unbalanced. I've seen it sometimes. It really depends on the match you get into. There are times where you get into a game that's just you're beat by people with just insane gear, and I've noticed that that is an issue, but again, it's just luck of the draw, and this time we were lucky enough to be on the good team. Many other times I've been on the bad team, and when you're losing at this game really bad, it can suck more than most games, mostly because of how you can really definitely buy some insane equipment for real currency, which I haven't done yet, and I don't think that I will anytime soon. So anyways, let me know your opinion in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one.